Hello, welcome into Woody Versing. We're going to start with a just a quick. I'm in a different spot, different mic. Hope it's working out. We're working with the from the Gateway of Liminal Realms today, and I'm using dice and my nice little dice tray my daughter got me, which I love. And the first die I rolled was for how many cards I'm going to pull for this reading, and it's really about the elementals. I don't know how it's going to come out, but there's new elemental energy that I feel and everyone else is feeling coming up. So the die I rolled for how many cards I'm going to pull is 6 cards. Okay, and I'm going to use the die to actually pick the numbers that I'm going to pull. Six cards. What are the elemental changes that are happening? And how do you describe them? How can we understand them? Are we them now? Are they transferring wisdom? What do they want to say to us? How can they help us understand? Please, elemental spirits, come into this reading for the highest and best good of all humanity, to reach our highest potential in love and brotherhood, from heart to heart, sisterhood from heart to heart. All right. So, oh, interesting. What happens when I get, okay, so I got 4 4s, a 2, a 3, and a 5. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, I'm going to pick the 16 card because, well, I'm not going to show you the, okay. You don't really need to see them. I'm going to show you. Oops. No, I'm not going to show you the dice. 4 4s, a 3, a 2, and a 5. 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, the first card is 16 then. So I'm going to go to the book, and I'm going to find out what the 16th card is, and this probably doesn't have, yes it does. 16, 16, 16. Interesting. Not sure that's going to work this way. Okay, 16 is actually, isn't that interesting? Okay, 16 is a 3-card divination spread, and I've got 3 numbers left. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so page 16 in here is a 3-card divination spread. Let me find it. It's probably past, present, and future. But if that's where they want me to go, that's what I said I was doing. Dice and divination. Pulling 3 cards. Okay, past, present, future. Insight into the origin of the circumstance will be my first number 5. Okay? So, I'm just going to pull this time. Or shuffle. Let's see, how am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Next number is a 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Let me just wait until I feel it and until I'm ready to count. 1, 2, 3. The next one is a number 2. Let me just feel it. Oh. Insight into the origin of the circumstance, which is my question about the elementals. Important factors and influences is card 2, and then 3 is the best course of action moving forward for us. And okay, so that's the second one, number 2, and I'm about ready to go. 1, 2. Okay. So let's see what we got from the liminal spirits. Okay, first, insight into the origin of the circumstance. elemental spirits re-enlivening, reawakening, re-enlivening humanity. So the first card, oh, okay, it's the deer. And let me read about the deer. Okay. Well, I could look at it and tell you what it, okay, so let me look at this elemental here. He's beautiful. He's a deer with a beard and stripes. He definitely looks like a deer from another dimension. So he is an elemental deer. And he's blue. Where is the deer? Where is the deer? Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Where is the deer? Where is 117? Fur and fauna. I'm not looking in the camera, am I? 117. Okay. The deer. Graceful and majestic. Graceful and majestic. The deer resides in the depths of the woods and on the edges of meadows and flirts along the border of civilizations. Often inquisitive and playful, the deer can be entrancing, unpredictable, and at times dangerous to tangle with. He speaks of sovereignty. Gentle fierceness and hidden power. When this spirit is present, things can move very quickly, setting things in motion in the blink of an eye. Do not underestimate the deer spirit. He knows intimately the cycles of life and death. So for me, then, this is the deer spirit coming. He's so wise. And just reminding us it's a cycle that we're in. And he speaks of sovereignty, gentle fierceness, and hidden power within us. Take care to respect and make note of your surroundings. You don't need to be loud or big to make a difference. Move forward with grace and dignity. Be prepared to take action at a moment's notice, as quick thinking will be required of you. Preparation provides a foundation, so you'll be balanced even in difficult situations. It's time to be light of heart. Wow, light of heart. Not letting fear or worry weigh you down. Savor the moment and allow yourself a sense of play. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, so this is now the current, page 16 was my spread, sorry. The present, important factors in influencing, affecting things right now in the elemental world, or something the elementals want to tell us about. And I got belladonna. Okay, well, I know belladonna can be deadly, and boy, it looks like a message about being careful about toxicity. Let me see if that is true. Belladonna. Oh, so 73. Okay. Belladonna. Also known as deadly nightshade. Oops. Belladonna Atropa belladonna means beautiful lady in Italian. Belladonna. The herb may have gained this name through centuries of use in cosmetics. Wow, I didn't know that. I hope Penelope watches this. From being made into a tonic to dilate. Oh, wow. Let me start this again. I didn't know this. The herb may have gained this name through centuries of use in cosmetics, from being made into a tonic to dilate women's pupils, to being used to color or blush their skin. But belladonna itself is an herb that's very alluring and demands respect. Her nature makes Nathaniel Hawkins, Rappaccini's daughter, come to mind. I don't know that story. In this short story, a beautiful young woman has tended to her father's garden of poisonous plants all her life, immune to their toxins, but she becomes poisonous herself to other human beings. Belladonna is very seductive and powerful in her charms, and she does not suffer fools. This is a serious time. Don't be a fool to yourself or others. Someone's trying to gain favor through sweetness and flattery. Well, they have nefarious plans and are trying to get under your skin. Okay, I'm not sure that's the message from the elementals, perhaps. But unpredictability is not necessarily a negative thing or indicative of someone who is flaky or undependable. Though something or someone may seem unpredictable, like the wind, though someone or something may seem unpredictable to us, we're simply not capable of seeing the larger pattern at this time. Under the guise of physical beauty lies immense strength, determination, and vivaciousness. You would be wise not to reduce anyone to just a pretty face, but instead to see the whole being as they truly are and respect them. And I believe all creation is a living being. Everything has a living essence. Everything from the stone to the fingernail to the everything. Everything has a living essence. Even inanimate forms have living essences. Even things without form have living essences. And I think this is... Now these two cards going together, the deer is just saying, I forget what he said, and this seems like a warning to us to pay attention. And so what can we know about the future, or what will help us uncover a strength or a co-creation, humanity, collective, single, people, whatever, by ourselves or with each other? What can we do? How can we receive the elemental wisdom that is coming to us from Mother Gaia? How can we receive? And I got the crystal card. Crystal. Let me read it. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Crystal, how can you help us? How will crystal enlighten us or give us information? 129, it's an artifact. 129. Crystal. Crystals have long enchanted humankind. probably from the moment of our earliest ancestors. Probably from the moment our earliest ancestors first uncovered crystals within a cave or discovered them within a broken stone. I remember how excited I was when I first discovered crystals within stone. Within a cave or discovered them within a broken stone. Their translucence and clarity, their ability to capture and transform light, and their beautiful contrast against the earth, all feed the imagination. Throughout history, crystals have been used for adornment and worked into sacred tools in order to harness their attributed magical powers. But they also have found their place in science and modern-day technology, from quartz movement in watches and diamond-edged cutting tools to the silicon microchips in our phones and computers. Crystal can represent sharpness and clarity. Okay, sharpness and clarity. I think these are the qualities that we're calling in here. This is what we need to become, to hold space for, and then embody. For the elemental Gaia messages to come through to whoever has the channel that message wants to come through on. Okay? So crystals have been used for adornment and worked into sacred tools in order to harness their attributed magical powers. But they also have found their place in science and modern day technology. Okay, I already said that. Crystal can sharpen. Crystal can represent sharpness and clarity, precision, spirituality, purity, love, and protection. There are many facets to a situation. That's what this message is telling us. There are many facets to a situation. Take time to scry. Gaze upon the surface before deciding. Gaze upon the surface before deciding. Sometimes it takes a bit of digging through the dirt to find the beauty within. Contact with the earth is good for you. Find and trust the luminescence within your own being. You bring illumination and light to this muddled scenario. Oh, God bless us all. God bless you. Don't let others dim your light. I don't even know how to summarize this. Hopefully, these 3 cards in and of themselves provided a message. For me, this is the answer. It's self-mastery. It's knowing yourself as a creature of Mother Gaia's. No different than of course, our consciousness is developed at this human stage. But there's consciousness in all of these stages. And our responsibility as the higher consciousness, of course, is to make ourselves as pure a vessel as we can. Forget what we think we know. Forget what we think other people's know better than us. And just find your own sacred wisdom. Find your purity. Find that quiet place. Keep doing your work. And the messages are going to naturally come in from the earth spirits. And I didn't ask about the earth keepers specifically, but they're asking us to purify ourselves and think of ourselves as crystal beings on earth. Crystal beings on earth with illumination and luminescence. Luminescence, 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 luminescence.